Alexa, play 92.9 Voice FM. Alexa, volume 10. So I ran out of storage on the other phone, and then I ran out of batteries on this phone. Anyway, I'll resume the mystery tour slash beg slash exhibition slash boast in just a moment after I enjoy this cigarette. I've been running this at full blast during the day, exploiting the fact that when it's hot, I like it even hotter. Check out my scarf. Stand together towards zero. Zero poverty. Zero humiliation. Zero depredation. It's my favourite scarf. I got it for zero. Because I'm the zero splitter. Mass hitter. Turn your brain into a shitter. Toss the glitter. I'm an experimental system state maker. Mover, shaker. System breaker. Corporate exploder. Don't you know the time to put down and pay up has come down? So pay up or make me look like a clown with no money. It ain't funny when you gotta drink your tea without any honey. So in recap, I need $3,000 to boost ads seeking loan funding on LinkedIn. I'm doing credit slots of 10,000, 25, 50, 100, 250, 500 and 1 million for terms of 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, 5 years, 3 years and 10 years, and with interest rates very highly lucrative, greatly rewarding, and standard high interest, with repayment terms zero coupon, monthly, quarterly, 6 monthly, and annually. I've secured advertising space. Secured advertising space on Ruthven Street, corner corner of what is it? Opposite the St. Luke's Church, next to Cash Converters. A 1.7 meter wide by 3 meter tall billboard that I can sit there for 3 months. And I got it for $0 because that's how I roll. I make everything sound like I'm out of control. Overcomplicate, deviate, taxate, disseminate. That's my model. Bottom up first. Lead from the back. The rest of the pack. I'll make them hurt I push them to the point they complain. They go insane. I drive a nail straight through their brain to pop the understanding. A new standing foundation for the nation, state foundation. Community respect is my mark. Starts with police, expanded to defense sector with a spark. The world's largest charitable funding model for first responders, police, and defense sector personnel has been created. It was just before being ideated. I execute like a violent criminal. There's no stopping me. I'm subliminal. There's one thing I'll hold back for, and that's my man Doug. He ain't no ruthless thug. He's careful, considered, calm, cautious, contained. Unlike me, by myself, I'd go insane. Continuing the brag tour. This Christmas card was left for me. 92.9 Alexa, volume 2. No stamp put in my mailbox. Only 6 people knew I was here, and 2 of them police. David Collinson, Psalms 23:1-6. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Psalms 1:6 is, yea, though I might walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, because I know God is by my side. He will prepare for me a bounty, a feast of untold glory, and He will anoint me with sacred oils, such that I might feel special. I think I've got a secret admirer at Queensland Police Services Toowoomba branch. So hand knitted, nice, unicorn. We only build unicorns. We've got 79 mapped now. Plan for the future right through to the end of the period 3100. So that's 1 millennia plus 70 years. Children's room. This is where my GP sits. Shana, he's a Sri Lankan GP and he works for me. He's processing outstanding filing at the moment. NRG Corps, we've got Unified Command, Divisions, Cyber and Signals, Logistics and Infrastructure, Operations and Deployment. Operations and Deployment, Security and Protection, Civic and Community, Engineering and Manufacturing and Construction, Science, Technology, R&D, Research and Development, Agriculture, Medical and Care, Mining and Resources, Information Systems and Communication, Educational Fundamentals, Historical Archives and Research, Religious Science and Worship, Office Class, as in officer class, Policing and Brig, Clothing, Sewing, Mending and Modifications and Laundry, Cooking and Catering, Shop, that'll be wood shop, metal shop, electronics shop, motor vehicle shop, boating and marine shop, aviation and aircraft shop, inventories and resupplies, legal, judicial, land and real property, domains and website property, journalism, news and media, entertainment, the arts, philosophy, public relations, human resources, the wars office, competition and sports, and death care. Those are 33 divisions. A bit exhaustive, but I'm like that. Guest registry. Art. Clean underwear. Art. Whoa. Compendium. This is my worship compendium. Here's my notes from Sunday. On Sunday I went to St. Patrick's, St. Luke's, St. Patrick's, the Gateway Church, then St. Mark's for Dinka service. So I've got celebrating the baptism of the Lord by John, Father Francis of Thailand. God shows no partiality, supports all who are good. So it was the last day of Christmas. Remember your dignity. You're a child of God. Father Francis's mission, while he's been here, has been to go to the hospitals and go to the nursing homes. When he goes home to to Thailand, he's going to the orphanage. Each of us has a mission, he says. I know what my mission is. It's to uplift the poor, to save the unfortunate, to create solutions that will heal all systemic errors which appear as evil. I'm going to get rid of the world's evils. Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world. Have mercy on us. Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world. Have mercy on us. Bring/deliver the good news to the poor. Well, the good news, poor, you're not going to be poor for long, and we're going to profit off of you, so you get to do a good thing for humanity and the Roosevelt Group by not being poor anymore. That'll be good. We'll renormalize your life. You ask most poor people what they would do if you gave them $1 billion, and they say that they would go around and help poor people. It's true. I've had nothing, and I know what it's like to want to help other poor people, but you can't do it until you get to the top of the mountain. Neo Roosevelt Group does everything backwards. This is why the tax office is confused by us. So this, the Roosevelt Group file, not Neo Roosevelt Group, the original Roosevelt Group file dates back to 2018, shortly after I found God, or God found me, when he spoke through Father Michael's mouth at St. Mary's, Gundawindi, on Christmas Eve 2017. So this is NRG for Toowoomba Regional Council. I started mapping this place before I even got here. Homeless bums, best attempt to record all of the design data gifted. These gifts of data, these complete designs that arrive in my head fully formed, aren't as a result of me asking a question. They come from a realm beyond my explanation. I think God gives them to me. I honestly do. That's a map of the labyrinth, the Toowoomba labyrinth at the back of the cathedral, the St. Luke's Church. That floor mat, I'm getting embroidered labyrinth spec. Oh. So, this is RG/GR, Gratitude Rock. RG's Helpers is circa established 2019 edition, established 2013. The Gratitude Rock, mental well-being trick technique. You put a gratitude rock in your pocket. Every time you touch it, you have to think of something different that you're grateful for. It corrects mind imbalance and gets you focused on positive things. Let's talk Centre Directory, Clifford Gardens. Note the customization. I wasn't interested in talking shops. I wanted to talk to Centre Directory. This VFA 102 Diamondbacks is the US Fighter Carrier Squadron, famous for ISR, Intelligence, Surveillance, Acquisition, Targeting and Reconnaissance. This was incorporated on Remembrance Day 2020, when I started officially the Surveillance, Reconnaissance and Acquisition Targeting of Toowoomba. This is RG in a nutshell. Note, Roosevelt Group International was all it was at the time. That was Hong Kong ICRIS number and AUABN and my phone number at the time. Now, that was the only entity that I had registered. It never filed its GST, losing $50,000 in GST. The ICRIS registered entity was eligible for, I had two of them, and they were both eligible for US $500,000 worth of 80% government loan guaranteed support, as well as other supports. All I had to do was get to Hong Kong and